You're now listening to the number one podcast on the planet. So Fat Chat Podcast. You are now listening to So Fat Chat Podcast.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on?
Welcome back.
Hey.
Took a little break.
Yeah.
Really only 1 week.
Yeah, we needed that, Memorial Day John.
Yeah, we have a lot of things going on. Cookouts and stuff, a lot of traveling. Summertime. We finally had a breakthrough with this weather. I'm telling you, man. Let's give it up for the weather.
Shout out to that.
It's kind of cold today, though.
Shout out to no barbecue Becky's messing up the barbecues.
Yeah.
No more barbecues closed down?
Nah, I haven't heard of any barbecues. I mean, you know what? This stuff is probably going on, but we're just not hearing about it.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that has to do with a lot of censorship going on in social media. Because it's almost like this: when you visit third world countries and go on vacation, there's a lot of crime that happens that they don't really publicize, or they don't want other people to know because it's going to hurt their pockets.
China.
So they don't tell you how bad it is until you get to the country, and they're like, you know what, you don't go there.
Yeah.
Or don't go there. You need a guide, or don't do this.
They need that money. That's what tourists need.
But then you don't see that in the commercials. It's like, only in Jamaica. Like all that stuff. Like it's real pretty. Like it really is pretty, but you go there, yeah.
Mexico.
Like you're going to walk around 3 o'clock in the morning with a bunch of jewelry on.
Nah.
Wait, you're not going to do a Tekashi?
He doesn't even. Tekashi don't even do a Tekashi. That's just for the
repo.
That's just for the gram, man.
Oh man.
You know what? A lot of beef and stuff has been going on. I mean, it's more than ever because of the internet, and people try to live up to their names and their persona. Like they were talking about Rich the Kid and Uzi Vert this weekend.
Yeah, the beef
at the Roots picnic.
Was that where Uzi was wearing like that Thriller pants outfit?
Oh yeah, that was his
like
performance. Yeah, but the funny thing about it was that Uzi saw Rich the Kid, hopped out the car, walked up to him with some pink sneakers on.
Yo, pink sneakers. Somebody with red leather pants.
Wait. He had on a white T-shirt that was way too small for him.
Oh.
It looked. He walked up and he was just standing there, like like kids in elementary school talking about, you want to fight? like
really?
Yo, it was hilarious. All right, and then Rich the Kid was just standing there looking at him. And then there's another video I saw where Rich the Kid, they were actually chasing him. And then they ran up on him in the Starbucks. So out of all places, they want to go back and there were like 40 black people in there with dreads.
Ooh, wow.
And now Starbucks was scared to call the police.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they tried to swing on him. They tried to swing on Rich the Kid, and he hopped over the counter like he was making a hot chocolate or something.
You know what I mean? He was a barista for a minute.
Yeah, he was. You guys see the video.
What the? Oh, man.
So that's going on, and I don't even call that a valid fight. That's just
come on. It's Uzi.
Yeah, it's Uzi and Rich the Kid.
Wow.
It's like when they were. I could picture them both fighting like little girls.
They fight like windmill.
Throwing around
They do the
popcorn in
windmill.
there.
With their head down in windmill.
Yeah.
Just hold their head back.
They pull each other dreads.
Wow. Smack each other, flailing their dreads around. Wow.
They pull each other dreads.
Hit each other with their Gucci belts.
So we actually gonna really start the show now for real, because that stuff was just a warm up. I didn't really want to start the show with that, talking about these two little.
These bunch of, I don't even know what the heck this
Instagram
is.
rappers.
These are like cartoon rappers, like just, you know what I mean? Characters. These memes. What are they, Avatar rappers?
Yeah.
Like,
for real. They could really make a cartoon. I think all of them.
yeah. They would be great just
Peanut
characters.
gallery.
Yeah.
Like we just think about all these little rappers, all with skinny jeans and dreads.
Yeah.
And chokers on.
That's weird.
Wow.
But starting the show, we got to talk about some of the biggest things that happened. There are some things that just happened right now with Trump and the NFL, but we're going to get into that in a little while. But we have to talk about the Kanye album. One of the things about the Kanye album, the reason why we have to talk about that is because, there was a lot of anticipation. He did a lot of wild things before this album came out.
Calculated.
Yeah.
Wow.
And 7 songs on the album, if you have not heard.
Boycotted.
And I'm getting mostly negative reviews on it.
Really?
Ye shall not put this trash out.
But what about all the
like,
artists
no,
that were at his private listening
But they-
party?
Yeah, well, you
They
got to
work
think
with
about the
him.
quality of artists that were there. Was Jay-Z there? Now, out of all people, you got to look at the type of people that were actually there.
I was disappointed
And when-
Nas was there.
But like Tiana,
Because
she's
he's producing now.
yeah. And Tiana's there. He's producing her too.
Yeah, they
So
were probably
is
already
Future too.
there.
So
So that automatically they're obligated to be there now?
Well, they were probably there already.
Oh.
Yeah.
But we're talking about Nas, the guy who's talking about who's trying to uplift the
Yeah, he's
the culture.
probably staying out there. He's probably still there now, working on his album.
Yeah, but after what Kanye said, you don't think he should have had some sort of
but they were already working together.
Yeah.
Like, what do you just cut
you're right.
ties when you're already producing an album? Just like, you know what? Because of
right,
what you
you're right,
said
you're
on
right. Yeah.
TMZ, and we know that you have issues,
Yeah.
so I'm just going to pull everything that I was doing.
Fair enough.
Nah, I mean, you've been putting in work with brother Kanye,
Yep.
and the brother's a little sick right now. And he's in his compound out in Wyoming. So they're out there trying to I feel like they're trying to bring Ye out of the sunken place. And sometimes you got to go into the sunken place.
Pull him
and,
out, right?
Pull him out.
Well, the album dropped Friday, June 1st. And a lot of people don't realize that he actually downloaded over 500,000 albums in the first few hours because they were giveaways with his merchandise. Now, I was telling a lot of people this on my Facebook because he's definitely almost at platinum status just from giveaways. It's legal. It's a loophole. I call it a loophole. A lot of people, his supporters don't call it a loophole, but it really is a loophole. What happened to putting records out and letting people buy it and let that judge how hot your album is, as opposed to almost buying your own records and then giving it away with merchandise?
Because that's just a ploy to get them to want your album when they really wanted just the merchandise.
Yeah, so it's not a traditional way of selling your records, but it is acceptable by the standards of RIAA. It is.
It's a marketing ploy.
wow.
Yeah, so you can package your album in merchandise. A lot of people have done it before. Prince did it before, but I say is worthy to do that when you have no distribution channel, because there's no other way to give your music to your fans. So when they come to your concert, you give them an album and you package that price into your ticket price. So that's why it's a good concept and good tool. But you don't do that when you already have distribution and you already signed to a major label and you have this, and you say buy my sneakers, you get a free album, and you discount it on top of that.
Yeah.
So he was selling a Wyoming merchandise, and along with the Wyoming merchandise came a free download link for the album, and those count towards the sale. So
Wyoming, like, are they known for anything? Bread, wine,
Isn't that cheating?
Jackson Hole.
like that? Don't
Jackson Hole. I mean, I only know about Jackson Hole restaurants here in New York, but
Yeah.
I would call that cheating. Yes, I would. And
Yeah.
I said it, and his fans come and attack me. Of course. But I just keep it real.
He has fans.
Yeah, he still does. Believe it or not.
But you know what? This is the thing. I'll say it like this. People might hate on this comment.
They attacked.
You can be a fan of his art, I feel like, and not be a fan of his actions.
Yep.
And that's it's so difficult, man. Kanye is so talented, but nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. And that's why I said pray for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you could tell he's not. This ain't the same Ye.
Nope.
No, definitely not.
And he did admit. You saw where he admitted he was been diagnosed at the age of 39 with bipolar disorder.
Yeah,
So he finally
he's-
came
yeah.
out and said it.
I don't think a lot of people really noticed anything until he actually got with the Kardashians.
Maybe it was more hidden though.
Maybe she brought it
He said
out
it's
of
his superpower.
It's a superpower?
It's his superpower.
He's a weirdo.
Oh, wow. That's scary.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, he's at 700,000 units, including downloads and
Really?
downloads and streams and everything like that. But yeah,
But
I
it's
think
fake.
the
It's almost fake
sustainability.
numbers, though.
Yeah, it really is.
Wait, how many followers he has?
Is he
20
on
million?
title?
He has a lot of followers.
20 million, and he only did 700,000.
He has a lot of followers.
And what do you think about him doing the 777? Now he's getting on the Lucky 7 type of thing. 7 on Pusha T, 7 on his.
I think my whole thing, this rollout thing, this listening party was crazy. Def Jam spent millions of dollars to bring Fly Everyone out there. Last minute notice, put everyone up. did all that stuff. He ranted for for a month. He had the Make America Great Again hat signed. He was on Twitter.
Strategic.
So why wasn't Donald there?
Posting friends' text messages. And I'm like, at the end of the day, was all of this really worth it? To do all of that and to really put your record out, and the record is not fired to me.
And the
That's
thing
my
is, he
opinion.
trashed his actual album, though. His initial.
Yeah, and he redid
great.
an album after he went on TMZ. He remade an entire new album and put it out.
Because-
So I'm asking, like, is it really worth it? Is
No.
the business really worth it? Because a lot of times, a lot of people in the industry, that's why a lot of them don't even care about making records anymore, because they're happy, they find peace, and they find comfort wherever they are and what they're doing.
Yeah.
And they choose not to make any more records, or they choose to make records on their own terms,
Or enjoy
and stop
life.
living up to other people's terms and conditions. And he's doing that, and he did this entire spectacle and everything and going off, and now he's looked at real crazy. Now, was it
Yeah,
really
your
worth
eyes-
you doing that to sell these few amount of records?
It's not even anything compared to the original Ye, the respected
Yeah.
Ye. But this is what gets me. So
That's why people liked him before, because he was respected more.
yeah, I liked how raw and original and real he talked about things he actually was experiencing, and they were
Yeah.
legitimate.
It felt
This
like
other
stuff he was saying was from his heart. This right
Yeah.
here is saying, it feels like he's saying it because he's on social media, because people are watching him. So that's why it feels like he's not really sincere about the stuff he's saying to
But
me.
this is what gets me. So if you're drunk, you're not supposed to be driving. So if we know that Kanye's not in the right mind, why should he be trying to make this stuff? You know what I mean? It's like not going to be.
It's his job. You're right.
I mean, I understand maybe he thinks it's okay, but right now he's like not in the best frame
But
of
who's
mind.
gonna tell him something? Who's gonna tell him something?
Not Kim. She let him go on TMZ, you know?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I almost want to hear the other songs that he made. I want to hear what he scrapped, because I don't like what he came out with. There might be 2 tracks out of the
tracks,
7
that's what-
that I
yeah,
could
that's
even
what I said.
tolerate. You know what I mean? And I'm like, okay. And that's not what I'm used to from Kanye.
And now, since they rushed the album, I heard there were some sample issues now because they didn't have time to put the record, get sample clearances.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a big mess. But I mean, is it really worth it to put for music? Music is supposed to be enjoyable. It's supposed to come from your heart. You're supposed to do it effortless. You're supposed to have fun doing it, and you're supposed to enjoy making it, so other people can vibe and feel that energy that you put into making that creation.
Yeah, I think
Now,
he's confused.
what are we getting from that? I hear it and I'm like, yo, it makes you
Like,
sad or
what?
something. It doesn't bring the right energy out of me. So I listened to
No.
it twice, and that's it. I like 2 songs, and I don't, it sounds like someone's just having a breakdown.
Yeah. And it's like, but you're not a sad soul singer.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that stuff.
You know?
Like, I don't even want sad stuff playing in my house. Like somebody watching some sad drama. I'm like, yo, put something happy.
What's he gonna
Dope
put his
that's in a
soundtrack
happy
on
place.
Lifetime station? You know
I
what
don't
I
like
mean?
messing my vibe up. So I mean, that's how I feel about
I mean,
that.
it's like, how do you listen to that? What is it? You gotta
Well, what
be
do you-
depressed or something?
Yeah, but what do you think about, like, so he's done this, in my opinion, on Pusha T's album and and I feel like Pusha T's
Pusha's
diss
better.
track was better than his entire album.
Pusha.
I'm sorry, I just feel like his diss track was better than his entire album.
It did, because that beat was so fire. One thing about it is that Kanye may be overexerting himself by producing too much at one time, because that one beat was probably hotter than most of the beats, and that one beat was from the Jay-Z
From
album.
Jay-Z album, exactly.
That was No ID did that beat, so maybe he should start accepting outside beats, because that's what a lot of people have been saying online as well. Pusha came with the full album with all different producers. Kanye scrapped it all and said, I want to do the whole album.
Yeah, but Kanye, again, now, are you going to let a drunk driver drive?
He did.
You know what I mean? He's not in his...
He did.
I feel like if they really... Look, if you really love Kanye, respect Kanye, it's okay to tell him you don't like something. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Be real with him.
Yeah, if he
Say,
doesn't
can-
like it, then, then, hey, we could part ways. I mean,
I think people just don't want to hear his mouth.
They don't, because they know that he could be on again, and then they want to still be in his good graces if he becomes on again.
it's
Isn't it selling out?
It's hard working for someone that, I never worked for him, so I don't know how he is, but I can imagine, because I know working for people that are very demanding and very high profile, I know how difficult it can be at times. So I'm just thinking, like, it's probably his employees are probably in an awkward position and may not be able to express themselves creatively. That's what I
because what are you going to say to Ye right now in his state of mind? He might just go off on you and do one of them swaves.
It's a Trump world, and he likes Trump, and probably handles business like him.
Did you hear the interview with Big Boy with him? He does acknowledge he feels a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things you got to realize is that there should be no pressure, because he should be able to dictate whatever happens in his life. He doesn't have to live up to anyone's expectations at all. Like, he doesn't have to put another record out if he doesn't want to.
Nope.
He should do it at his leisure and put it out when he wants to.
Yes, I'm looking forward to Nas's album, and I'm hoping I don't hear this Barnyard Bingo on there.
Yeah, man, it's forced.
Like, come on.
The stuff is forced. And another thing, since you mentioned Pusha T, we have to give it up one time for Pusha, because Drake definitely took 3 L's.
Yeah, like, whoa.
And I really have to bring it up, man. Everyone lost respect for Drake, and I'm one of those people too.
Wow.
Because Drake, I'm sorry, I know you a singer, but this is hip hop that you claim to be in.
Yeah.
If you're not taking up for yourself in this game called rap, then you're not a rapper.
Word.
Yeah, because I don't know any rappers that just lay down after a diss track like that.
And he's blaming it on Jay Prince.
What?
All right, cool. So Jay Prince, Jay Prince had his hands in his career for a long time. You know, he just released a book, and he came.
Wow.
And, everyone started talking about, hey, what's going on with the Drake thing? Jay Prince said he actually heard his diss record, and he told Drake, don't put that record out.
Wow.
He said, don't mess with them. He said Pusha T is in a pig pen or something like that, and don't stoop down to their level.
Wow.
So he's blaming it. So he's taking the heat for it, because that's what everyone's saying on social media, saying that Jay Prince stepped in and is taking the heat for Drake not putting his music out.
What?
So and he said, yeah, Drake promised that he wouldn't release it for out of respect for me.
I don't sound right.
Wait a minute. But he put a record out.
Because he said that the record is so
though.
disrespectful that it's going to cause tension between families and everything. He said it's so disrespectful like that. He's saying it's
rap
that
is
awesome.
Disrespectful. 50 Cent, Eminem.
Come on, 50 Cent and Ja Rule. When you think about it, when you think about Kumo D and LL, just take it all the way back.
Because
Tupac and Biggie, first off.
Yeah, but here's the thing. But the difference is you're not physically fighting. You're doing it lyrically.
Yeah, and any another thing, I know he mentioned Kanye in it. I don't know why. Kanye's not in the beef, but I'm quite sure he mentioned Kanye. He might be exposing some things.
Wow.
But yeah, so he's saying that it's going to cause tension between families, and you do that to someone very powerful, they're going to reach back out. But how bad can it be? Because it was worse than that with the Biggie and Tupac.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? It was worse than that. I can't see nothing worse than that battle.
But that was real disrespectful.
Come on, when you think about and when you think about even with 50 Cent, Ja Rule,
real
and Nas and Jay-Z,
very disrespectful.
Oh man, those are the best. Those are the greatest, and that's what hip hop is built on.
And that's
if Drake does not come out with another song right now, this is just for the sake of hip hop. Do it.
Yo, he took it. Yeah, but he's taking worse L's every day. Every day that passes is another L to Drake.
Yeah,
because
the blackface guy now.
Yeah,
you call him, he's so many names on the internet. It's just hilarious.
But we always knew he was never like that type of tough guy.
Well, he should have never started going after anybody else. He should have shut up when he was going at Meek. Yep. He went after other people besides Meek too.
He can't do this. And just because he does this stuff at a basketball game and almost gets ejected does not mean you can do this stuff in hip hop. It's not gonna work.
Yeah,
nobody's gonna protect you.
So now, they're saying, people say he got a record, but where's the record? I said, where's the link? Because people are hitting me up telling me, trying to DM me like, he got a record. Nah, he got a record.
No, where's it at? Bring it out.
So what good is a record if he's not going to put it out? He's just going to keep listening to it.
Yeah, because right now that he got ethered.
Yeah.
He got
Drake,
ethered.
we gotta
straight L.
Oh, we gotta give you this too, Drake.
Yeah, he really did.
Yeah, Drake, you right now you're making hip hop look so bad, man. You need to just stick to slow singing.
I like his music, but it's just terrible. He's lyrically, he's nice. I just don't understand why he just won't get out.
Yeah, I like him too as an artist. I like him. He was believable for a while.
But now this.
What do you
this
think
is
about?
bad.
They're calling into his credentials. They're asking for receipts. Like, you really are not writing all this stuff. You really got these ghostwriters all over. You know, now people are questioning, like, how much does Drake write?
You can't come at Meek and then all of a sudden say, I can't put out this joint. Come on.
Yeah. It's crazy. We're gonna open up the phone lines today. In a few minutes, we're gonna open it up and let everyone call them, because this is definitely a hot topic. This is Drake and Pusha T. But just since we're talking about Pusha T, let's go over his album sales. Daytona did 77,000 the first week, and 39,000 of those are traditional album sales. So 39,000 is good. And I never thought there would be a time that I would ever say traditional album sales, and I would never think that I would consider downloads and streaming, I mean not downloads but streaming, equated into sales. But yeah, 77,000 for the first week. And also A$AP Rocky dropped his not first album, but what is this,
Sophomore?
Second? No, third probably, right? Well, this is called Testing. He did 74,000 first week and 13 from traditional sales, so that's not bad. It's not. I mean,
Didn't he do better last year?
when you think about one of the hottest albums that came out this year was what's the guy? I hate this guy too because he's always singing slow stuff, but he's Post Malone. Sad singing dude.
Posty.
So he did about 100,000.
He did
And that's like the best. That was the best this year.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I'm so glad I don't hear Rockstar no more.
Yeah, he's always singing sad stuff, and I don't understand how people love, like, hear his music. Every time you hear it, like, I don't even know what he's talking about, but the beat just sounds depressing.
And they be saying he's a culture vulture.
Yeah, I can see that.
Wow.
They be saying that because, like, the gold teeth, the braids, it's not really acceptable, and I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that too. He just looks like a dirty white dude to me. So I mean, that's what people use as part of his image.
Wow.
Like he's like the Kid Rock of rap or something, right?
Come on, like these guys. Everybody's got like this fake persona.
That was funny. I'm sorry.
It's like an app they create. I want to be this guy. I want to have the gold teeth.
Yeah.
Let me get my dress.
Yeah, like they're making
colors.
the basketball players.
You know what I mean? Exactly. What?
Yo, these rappers are hilarious now.
Yo, create a rapper app. I'm telling you, if anybody creates it, I want my royalties.
You could build a guy on PlayStation. You could probably build a rapper.
Yeah, build a rapper.
That's what I'm telling you. Build a rapper
Yo,
app, man.
we should turn that to a game.
That's great.
And I'll probably get a lot of credibility on social media.
Battle rap in bonus stages. Oh man.
You know what? I got to talk about something. I just found out about these things. I was watching an interview on Breakfast Club, and the owner from Club Lust. You know about Club Lust, right?
Yeah, Club Lust.
You know they shut it down.
Yeah, because of the cop.
Yeah, so it's crazy because of NYPD doing illegal shakedown and going in their pockets and made them lose their liquor license.
What?
For no reason. Yeah, because
it's get freebies.
Because it is a popping urban club.
Wow.
50 owns it.
Well, no. He doesn't own it. That's what they said. But the owner actually was on Breakfast Club.
Doesn't he have a share? Are you sure?
No, they're just friends a lot, and he comes there and support them a lot.
Interesting. So, I learned something new.
Yeah,
So
they actually ordered him and subpoenaed him to see if 50 had his hands in it, and he did it. They did all of that. So he broke everything down, and it is so corrupt. He's suing now for what, 150 million or something like that.
Yeah, because that's not right.
Yeah, man. They're making
Made
stuff
him
up.
lose his liquor license?
Yeah. They're there every day.
They're giving citations for people that are outside, around the corner, down the block, saying that they came from their club intoxicated and urinating and stuff. Like, nothing happens inside the club, but everything, they're just giving citations and tickets, and then it's being reported.
See?
And
Another abuse of power.
Yep. And then the State Liquor Authority, or the SLA, came down on the owner and said, hey, it seems like your guys are a problem there. So we're going to have to revoke your license.
Yeah.
and that's what happened. So the cops know exactly how to maneuver, and they know the protocol.
Yeah, they know the
to make it happen.
Wow.
So in order to, being a club owner in New York City is very, very, very hard.
Yeah, your liquor license gets taken away, it's over.
Yeah.
You have to be connected to the mayor. You have to be connected to a lot of big people, because they shake down every club.
Yep.
Every club, and especially if they don't like you, if you're not giving them anything, or if you're not servicing them some kind of way.
Yep.
They are coming at you extra hard, and they
Legal gang.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is, though.
A legal gang.
And
NYPD's corrupt as hell.
Very, very, very corrupt.
I know firsthand.
That's crazy. That's real crazy. So there's some things that also happened in the media that were really hush. A lot of people didn't really know about Revolt taking 2 weeks off, and Diddy firing at least 50 people.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, this happened at the beginning of May.
Wow.
Near the middle of May, because actually today I think was everyone's first day back, I believe.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, they're restructuring a lot of stuff. They got
Cleaning
rid of
the house.
1/3 of their staff.
Wow. He's like, I'm gonna shut the studio down.
He shut down.
Sales, what was it, numbers?
Yeah, money. They just did a big deal with Joe Budden. A lot of things. I really don't know because I'm not in that system, but that's what's going on. So it was in the media, but a lot of people didn't really comment or post on it or talk about it.
Yeah, I didn't really hear about it.
Yeah, but that's what happened. So
Shout out to Revolt.
yeah. They're still here. That's what matters.
Yeah,
People
because
get
you got to get rid of the dead weight.
Sorry to those people that actually lost their jobs.
Yo,
And the same thing about Club Lust, because there are a lot of people that work there that the owner was talking about, and I kind of felt what he was saying. He said these people that are there washing, like the bus boys and everything, they feed their families from here.
sad.
And
man.
it's
Shame
like
on you, bad
all
boys.
of these people are supporting their families through this operation here, and it's totally legal. He's saying he's going far and beyond to appease the state and the city.
And he shouldn't have
ordinance.
to. He should not have to. He should be able to conduct business the way he's been conducting it and not be shooken.
Yep.
Shooketh. You know what I mean?
Bad for the family. So.
Yeah, and the thing is, they don't think about those kids who don't know where their next meal's coming from because their dad just got fired. You know what I mean? You just want to shake somebody down. Can't you give tickets to people who actually deserve them? How about do your real job? You know what I mean?
Yep.
I respect the officers who really do their real job. People out there getting raped, killed, you know what I mean? Real crime going on. But you want to sit out and post up and just try to harass anybody and lie and say they came from this club.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
It's real bad. So give us a call. I'm going to post this number once again in the box right here. And
It's 917-740-9159.
there you go.
But
Right.
wow, they're not getting no kind of Drake. Where the Drizzy fans at?
Yeah.
Like I like Drizzy.
I like
love Drizzy. You know what I mean? But you done came to something that you wasn't prepared for. This is not your genre.
Yeah.
Like, stay in your lane. You're not a battle rapper.
That's why you fell back.
Like I said, it went from 0 to 100 real quick. Like real quick.
Yeah.
Started from the bottom, now he's back.
Now we're here. He's like, now we're here. Like,
That's funny.
yo, it's a shame. Now Pusha T showed him. He pushed his wig back on that one.
All right, we have a call coming in. What's up? Welcome to Dope Fat Chat. Who we have on the line?
You fat, what's up? It's Jeff Smith.
Yo, what's up? What's up, Jeff Smith? How you doing? Where you calling from?
Calling from Atlanta.
Oh, Jeff Smith. Is this my
ATL
homie Jeff Smith?
In the building.
Yo, Isis, what's good? How you?
Yo, what up, Jeff?
Nothing much. Yo, as far as that Pusha T, Drake situation, before they even rap, as a person from the old school, before anything even went down, Drake took the L. It was over with. His credibility is not even there.
But why though?
No
Why?
credibility whatsoever. It's over with. That wasn't even a good matchup.
No.
Yeah, so you know what it is? Drake is used to all these new cats.
Yeah,
You gotta remember Pusha's from the
put it-
90s.
Right. Pusha came up in the game like his brother Malice was in the game. As far as hip hop, he studied the culture.
Yes.
Drake is a dude that's a rapper. These dudes are MCs. It's the difference. You know what I'm saying? That's like putting a little league of football team against NFL. You know what I'm saying? So it's just totally different. He just was out of his class rate.
Yeah, definitely. So you hit it dead on. So what do you now? My last question is, what do you think about Jay Prince stepping in? Do you think it's legit?
I don't believe that. I don't believe Jay Prince even involved himself in that. I think that was a tactic, just a run scare tactic to save his career. Because Drake probably felt like his career was on the line, and he was gonna get bodied. And they did the Jay Prince thing. Jay Prince may have mentioned it, but why would Jay Prince want him not to do that? You got to think about that. Like, for what? It's not like it was going to get physical. It wasn't like that or anything.
Yeah.
So ultimately, I think that's just fake. I think that's fraudulent.
Yep. Yeah, same here. Now, last thing is, what do you think of Kanye's album?
You know what? I'm embarrassed to say I never even listened to it, man.
Look, you're not wasting it. Don't worry about it. You ain't missed nothing.
But you know what, though? If y'all gonna be on later this week, I'll call in later this week. If y'all gonna do another show later on this week, because I plan on listening to it tomorrow.
Okay, definitely. Yeah, we're gonna be on later this week, and this will be published tonight when we're done.
Yeah, it's only 7 songs. Believe me, you'll get through them real quick.
All right, so
I'm hearing people talking about it. You know, it has mixed reviews. A few people said, yeah, they love it. A few people said it was corny. I mean, it got mixed reviews, so I'm definitely interested in listening to it. So I'm gonna check it out probably tomorrow.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Thanks a lot for calling in, and tune in tonight to listen to the podcast.
All right, no doubt. Thanks for having me. All right, Isis, I'm gonna holler at you.
All right.
Thanks. All right, bye. And take a few more calls. There's a number right there.
Yeah, shout out to Jeff Smith for calling in. He also does music producer.
For all of our followers, you know, this guy Drake's got 100,000 floating around for information on your boy Pusha T.
What?
Oh yeah, that's right.
What?
So if you got some dirt on Pusha T, help your boy Drake out.
So basically, any fake and fraud can call up and say, "I know this about Pusha T," and he might actually pay them the $100,000.
Oh,
yep.
It's gotta
come
verified.
on.
It's gotta be verified.
Man, but verify what? In this rap game anymore? Look at these rappers running around.
Karen Anderson, what's up? I see you out there. Call in, Karen. We want to hear your opinion on this Kanye album. We also want to hear your opinion on this Drake and Pusha battle.
Word.
And Davita also call in Davita. If you out there, if you listening, call in. The number posted in the box. The number is also in the description. We're about to wrap this session up in a few, so give us a call.
You know who I'm rooting for? The old Ye. Can I have the old Ye?
Yeah.
Rooting for the old Ye.
We'd rather have the Kanye that was mentally ill but didn't know it.
Wow. Because maybe that's what's going on, because, you know, like he said, it's his superpower now, and he's got to learn how to hone in his superpower.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, look, Kanye, when he comes back with some fire, I'll listen. Maybe.
So, welcome to Dope Fat Chat. Who we have on the line?
Hey, Tony, this Dan.
Dan, what's up? What's up, Dan? Where you calling from?
Nah, this Stanley. Stan B.
Oh, Stan. Oh, okay, Stan. What's up?
Mr. Stan.
What's going on? What's popping? What's happening? Isis, what's good? Esco?
Yo, what up?
You calling from Ohio, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Shout
Ohio's in the building. Yeah, so give us your input. We're going to make it brief. What do you think about, first of all, what is your opinion on this Kanye album?
All right, well, to be 100% honest with you, I have not yet listened to the new Kanye album.
See, that's why you know it's not fire, because if it was fire, everybody would have already heard.
Yeah, okay, so, all right, all right.
Yeah.
Now, second question. What do you think of this Drake and Pusha T battle?
Yeah. All right, now, my opinion on the Drake and Pusha T battle is going to be kind of one-sided, because I have not heard Drake's response. I've not heard any of Drake's, diss tracks to Pusha T. Wow. But I heard Pusha T's music towards Drake. And from what I hear just from Pusha T, he's killing it. Like, he bodied the dude.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? I don't think there's no coming back from that.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that we should subtract points from Drake since he did not respond.
Yeah.
Yeah, every day that goes by.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. Drake.
Well, I mean, I can actually say, if you're looking at it from you know, an adult perspective, you know, Drake's probably trying to be the bigger guy and not, you know, pay that any mind, you know, keep his brand good, you know what I mean? But I think he's diminishing the brand by letting the dude just shit on him like this.
Yeah, that's not the protocol in hip hop. You don't let people just...
And he started it.
Hey,
how
man.
you gonna start it, say his wife's name, and then expect, come on, Pusha T, come on. You gotta come
Just
back
hold
after
on,
you got
he's
ether
coming
like
on.
that.
And then you also got to think about it too, Stan. You also got to think about it like, didn't he just battle Meek and put his face on the projector while he's performing?
Wow.
Trying to make a fool of him, and you know,
It's all good when he's winning, bro.
And who else did he battle? He battled a few other people too, right? He talked slick
But now,
about a few other-
question: did he really battle them, or did the ghostwriters write something
He's got
for him to
beef.
say? he was
Hey, there you
battling?
go, right
Jay-Z.
there. That right there could be an underlying factor right there. That's probably why Drake hasn't
Wow.
responded yet, because he got writers.
He's waiting for the writers to come up with some fire.
that was crazy.
Possibly.
That's funny.
But thanks
You
a lot
never
for
know,
thanks
man.
a lot for calling in and giving us your insight on this.
I hope it's
These
Most
topics.
Def, I appreciate y'all for having me on. Youngstown, Ohio in the building. Peace.
Thanks a lot.
You know what though? You know what's sad? All these talented people going at each other. The ones that I don't mind going at each other are the ones who don't got any talent, because you know, look, whatever.
But battle raps are good for hip hop. That's part of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So when you don't respond and you start it, just go back to being an R&B singer or a backup dancer or something.
All right, we're gonna take another call right here. Welcome to Dope Fat Chat. Who do we have on the line?
Yo, what's up, Professor Joe Fat? It's Davita.
Hey, Davita's in the
Calling from
building.
VA.
Hey, Davita.
It's
Hey,
Virginia.
Isis, what's going down?
Man, all this drama, man, it's crazy. What's up with having a rap battle with only one side?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we
I
want to ask
mean-
your opinion on this Drake and Pusha T thing. What is your outlook on this?
Okay. First off, let's say this. You gotta go and remember, it's the essence of hip hop is about beefing. It's about battling. Okay. However, no holds bar.
True.
Just like Hov said, hit a nigga where his ribs at. He click clack. Drake should have never came out his mouth
Yep.
with Pusha's wife's name.
No.
Never.
That was
Never.
the point
After
of no
that,
return.
Exactly. No holds bar. No holds bar.
So you're
No
riding with
advantage.
Pusha.
What you say?
You're riding with Pusha T on this one.
All day.
Pusha 4-0.
You gotta understand. First off, Drake is not hip hop. I need everybody to understand that. He is
Boom. Let me
not
put a bomb
hip-hop.
on that. Hold on. Let me put a bomb on that.
Wow.
Yeah, here it goes. Y'all can't hear it, but we can hear the bomb.
Wow.
Wait, I can't
He
hear
is
it.
he is pop. He is pop.
Yeah, he
No,
is
there's
a
no
commercial.
answer. He is
Yeah,
pop.
he's
No
commercial.
He is not hip hop. He is pop. He came to a gun battle with a knife. He started it and Push ended it in this discussion.
Yeah,
And then when Push ended it, what did he do? He took the white version out. He put out a press release
What?
on a hip hop
Yeah, he did.
What the hell?
Yeah, you're
Nah,
right.
that ain't
On a
right.
No, you don't take the white side now.
No.
No.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? If
Nope.
you gonna come out, you know what I'm saying, as an urban night, you gotta finish as an urban
That's
night.
right. That's right. That's right. See, I don't respect what he did though, because he didn't have to bring his wife's name up. I think that was like the fatal flaw right there. And then you made Pusha T come out with one record better than all 7 songs he has on his new album, like Pusha T, but it was fire. Like that diss track was fire. That's what we need to see: competitive lyrical content.
Exactly. That's
jugular.
exactly what we're missing. That's exactly
what I
what
mean?
we're missing.
And
The
Drake can't-
essence
but Drake
of the
can't do
culture
that.
of hip-hop.
Like he's waiting for the writers, Davita.
Yeah. What's
He's
up?
having-
His
he's having
ghostwriters got writer's block.
Ghostwriter's block.
His ghostwriters got writer's block. What's
They're
that?
just like, I can't help you, man. Like, did you hear the song?
Exactly. Exactly. It's just done. It's just done.
That's funny.
Stick with pop. Stick with his gimmick of, you know, the rapping of the singing of the chorus and his little ghostwriters doing their thing, and just let it be. Just let
Yeah.
it be. you notice you ain't heard nothing else from Drake. Like, Push exposed everything. You ain't seen Drake post nothing on IG, on his Facebook page, nothing. He shut the whole conglomerate down.
Yeah, but you know what? What do you think about this baby though? That like Pusha put out there, to saying that Drake actually has a baby and has been paying her. What do you think about that?
Okay, what Push is trying to say is now you're hearing about the baby because he's about to make money off of the baby. It's some type of fashion line thing that he got with Adidas.
Wow.
That he's supposed to be naming after his son.
Hold on. So he's trying to pull an aside?
Yeah.
Yo, no, now, come on. Look, like Khaled said, we the best, and he's not.
One thing that I did hear about Drake is that he's in the studio. I already knew that, and a lot of people from not close to him, but from the Universal campus, saying that he's in the studio right now and he's saving everything for this album. But it doesn't make a difference now, because it did back in the days when you had to include stuff in your album. Now you can put out a single and say it's included on your album later on. So he can't use that. He can't pull that card anymore.
That's not how battles work. You don't save your stuff for a rap battle. Like,
you don't save anything anymore.
Later.
You put it out.
Yeah.
Everything is out.
It's just, nah. He with, and I hate to say this because I am light skinned myself, but yeah, he got real emotional. He got real light skinned.
It's a shame, man.
To himself, you know what I'm saying? But you can't act hard and act like hip hop. There's no acting in hip hop.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
He is an actor, but there's no acting in hip hop.
Yeah, that's true.
Bottom line.
Yep.
Nope.
All right, cool. Now, last question. Did you hear the new Kanye album?
No, I don't plan on to.
That's 4-0.
You know, and the thing is, like I said, I listened
now,
to
trust
it.
and believe. Hold on, Isis. Like, now, trust and believe. The old Ye, I used to say all the time, and Kanye, I trust. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I'm not taking away from, you know what I'm saying, his musical geniusness and all that there. It's just, I gotta draw a line when it comes to blurting out stupidity.
Yeah.
I can't support it. I can't. There's nothing in me to support that.
Yeah, I feel like we're kind of putting him on timeout. Like, look, you messed up. We're letting you know you messed up.
Exactly.
We want the old Ye back.
Snoop said it best. He is missing the factor of a strong black woman in his life.
Absolutely. I really believe that's what it is.
Said it best.
All right, thanks a lot, Davita, for calling, representing Virginia.
Shout out
Thanks
to
a lot for your
Davita.
input.
All right, peace out, y'all.
All right. Thank everyone for tuning in. Definitely, this has been a great episode. Our downloads have quadrupled since we started. We just want to thank everybody for giving us that support. You know, we definitely like it. We're getting a lot more reviews. We're getting a lot more higher ratings, and we just want to thank you all because we're doing it for the listeners out there. If you have any music you want to send, we also do music reviews every other episode. Send the music reviews at music@dofatchat.com. Anything else? Oh,
yeah. You know what? I want to just say, remember, these are our opinions. Just like you guys are entitled to yours. Thank you for tuning in, listening to ours, sharing yours. You know what I mean? Because we want that. We want that real. We don't want fake news here.
Yeah, definitely. Make sure you follow my Twitter at Tony Dofat. My Twitter, my Facebook, and my Instagram is all at Tony Dofat. And you want to drop your handles? Where can everybody reach you, Esco?
Oh, you can reach me at Instagram at the Real Esco Beats, TheRealEscoBeatz.
I'm Isis of Sound. ISISOFSOUND. Isis of Sound.
Thanks a lot for tuning in, and we're out of here. Peace.
Later. Peace.
So Fat Chat Podcast. You are now listening to So Fat Chat Podcast.